Hey, it's English from the Nobles here with an achievement walkthrough for Forrader Hero. The game is developed by VidyGames, published by Roguelike Games. It's released on March 29, 2024 for the price of $4.99 US, and we received the review code to create this content. So first you select the language and then play the casual mode. I check the options here. There's nothing that helps in the options. I got to like checking the options because so many games have like accessibility options or stuff like that makes it achievements easier, but this one nothing. Yeah, we gotta play the casual mode at least once. The rest can be done on the standard mode or the casual mode depending on your preference. I decide to do everything on casual because I don't know what's the difference, but casual seems easier. So yeah, just you can skip the tutorial, go to the next tier. Basic how you play the game is you go forward or you go up or you go down, and on the yours you have the active skill slash, press A to use it, and then you got your health 10 right now, armor 5, and the attack 5. What happens is you go and pick up those items and you get like the armors and the attacks and stuff like that. How these are used is if when you're fighting the enemy, if your attack is higher than your enemy, then you kill the enemy. But if your attack is lower than your enemy, for example, the enemy has 12 HP, you only have 2 attack. So if you attack this enemy right now, you're gonna use the one attack, but you're gonna use your heart and your HP, the armor and the HP. And so that's how you play this game. And if you lose all the HP, you die, and you can upgrade your HP like that. This is the only reason you gotta play the casual mode, because casual mode has a checkpoint and you need to get 1 checkpoint for an achievement. After this you can play standard, casual, doesn't matter. You can abuse the checkpoint, like if you quit out the game right now and then resume, the layout of the enemies and the items will be different, so you can abuse this to get some advantage. It may get easier, it may get harder, but you can use that to your advantage. So some achievements to look out for on your playthrough is, first, want to try and get through this dungeon, which is not likely to happen. The dungeon is quite long in the first try, but this is a roguelike, so just keep trying and you'll get it eventually, and like you'll understand the game better, or you'll get a better layout and you'll get it. There's another achievement for killing 3 enemies in a row using an active skill, but obviously right now I only have 2 active skills, so that's not really a possibility. But once you have 3 or more, that becomes a possibility. There's another achievement for killing one of those boss characters using an active ability. Like here, I'm gonna try the X and he dies and I get the achievement. This is another one that you're probably likely to get. There is an achievement for filling out all 5 active slots at the bottom there, bottom left there, and the 4 slots in the middle are the passive slots. Some of the passives are really good, like Bastion and stuff like that. So read the description and use it to your advantage. And some are like you use it and you get more armor. Like you get +1 armor. There's one for if you use it, your attack level doesn't go down. Like going forward, reduces your attack. If you look at my attack power, it goes 1 down every time I go forward, even if I'm doing nothing. But there is one that helps with that. There is an achievement for healing 1, 2, 3 HP. So like if you get hurt a lot and you want to keep healing, that's another thing. There's one for getting 420 armor. There's one for 1000 damages. I avoided too many enemies and I didn't get that, so I got it like at the end of the game. But this is the run that I actually got all the way to the boss. I think this is maybe sorry, this is not the run I got all the way to the boss. This is my very first run, and I'm gonna die in the middle. Then I'm gonna show you a bunch of miscellaneous achievements and stuff like that. I figure because this is a roguelike and every game is different, it's gonna be totally different for you. You're not gonna be able to just follow what I do on screen and then get your 1000 gamer score. So I figured I show you an example gameplay and then I talk about it a little bit, and hopefully that helps you get your 1000 gamer score as quickly as possible. Took me about 2 hours. I think it can be done in about 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes, depending on your luck. If you're really lucky, I think it can be done in like 20 minutes. Yeah, so I used I upgraded my abilities, the 3 I have, rather than getting new stuff, and I ended up getting like really powerful skills and used all of the skills, get to 3 kills in a row, the one mentioned before. Yeah, so you want to build up as many attack powers as possible. You want that passive that gives you attack power that does not reduce. You may also want a passive that ignores confusion. Anything that can help you. Passives are really good. All of the passives are active while you're playing. So I think I might die here. Actually, no. Yeah, there's one achievement that can be a little bit difficult, or it can be like you get it by just playing. You need to have the 3 status effects, like toxic right there. You need to have 3, like paralysis, toxic, and stun or whatever, all at once. And yeah, I have 2 right now. So actually, if that's toxic, so that's not gonna work. But if I picked another one, I think if I pick up that one, I would have got the 3 status effects. But I wasn't going for it here, and my HP was so low that I was more focused on the actual playing. In my opinion, it is best to focus on the attack and the armor and not worry too much about health. But be careful about toxic. Toxic is one that you want to avoid as much as possible. Stun is okay, confusion is okay, drowsy is okay. Toxic is the one that's gonna give you a lot of trouble. Burn is also another one that's gonna give you trouble. So if you can avoid that, do your best. Now I'm coming up to an enemy with 20 health, but I got like 50 attack power, so that's totally okay. I'm gonna kill him. And here, at this time, I did my first playthrough, so I didn't know what's the best passive and stuff like that. Yeah, like Bastion gives you +1 armor, and that's actually a very big plus. Like if you pick up a armor or boots that have 3 armor, that means you get 4. So right there, you see I have a shield that says 4. I'm gonna get 5 if I have Bastion. And even that adds up. Like if I pick up that, that's 4. If I pick up that, that's 6. I would have gotten 10 instead of 8 if I picked up both of those up. So it adds up quite a bit actually. Yeah, disguise is like you don't like pick up these items, so I don't know if it's a good thing. But anyway, just keep playing. And oh, by the way, there's one trick, like I don't know if it works for everybody, but you can like mash the buttons. It could be like maybe a cheat code in the game. They say it has like HP and armor and stuff, but I didn't try. I only used the left stick, so I'm not sure. But if it does really add, I don't know if it like you can get the achievement for armor by adding 420 by pushing buttons. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm just continuing. I think I die in about a minute or so. Yeah, I'm actually getting pretty close to the end here, but I don't make it. It's my first time. I didn't know what's a good passive or stuff like that just yet. Yeah, and I'm not really playing very strategically. Inspire is a really good active skill. It makes everything 2 times more damage, and Inspire Plus does 3 times damage, so it's even better. Yeah, I filled out the active skill there. You want to avoid the enemies with the arrow sign, bow and arrow sign, because they can attack you even before you get on the spot, but sometimes it's unavailable, so you can abuse the checkpoint by quitting and coming back in. If you have a layout that makes it like there's so many bow and arrow guys that makes it very difficult or impossible even to kind of reset that, but up to you. And I don't think you can do all 1000 damage, 420 armor, 123 healing all in one go. So I think you're gonna need at least 2 or 3 playthroughs anyway. So yeah, don't worry too much about the achievement on your first playthrough. Get what you can. Try to fill the passive as much as possible in your second or third or fourth attempts, and yeah, having a good set of passives is gonna be like your lifesaver. As I mentioned, there is a passive that ignores confusion, so with the enemies that can now cause you confusion, this is an important passive to have. Yeah, previous to this, like you can't get confused unless you step on a trap or something. Here I'm gonna die, as you can see. Well, actually I used the skill and didn't die, but if I just try to attack, I would have died. Yeah, see this one. Hero is no longer affected by confuse. Yep, but I didn't have too much health, and there's no chance for losing, so that's at least a good thing. So at the end you see like total damage done 391, stuff like that, and then you play again. I'm gonna show you some of the achievements that I didn't get in the first playthrough. Not showing you the full game because I think it's different every time. You're not gonna be able to. So 123 health in a single run. I got that, and then soon after I get another achievement, so I didn't edit this one out. And in all my playthroughs, even the one that I killed the boss, I was being like so mindful of attacks and avoiding enemies that I ended up not doing 1000 damage. So I started a new run, and this time I was like on vengeance. I killed everybody as much as I can. I went for the ones with more health so I can do more damage. Actually died there. Okay, I don't know why I didn't edit it out. Well, whatever. Maybe I forgot to edit. Alright, anyway, so continue. I think I do get another achievement pretty soon here, so we'll see. Just checking my video. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but something should happen pretty soon. Or I made a mistake in the edit, and I should be stopping this recording and make a new video edit. So I'm gonna be staying quiet for a little bit so I actually have an edit point. Oh yeah, I got 3 hero effects that are set at the same time. I think it's easier towards the beginning of the game, but obviously that's gonna make the game harder. So you might want to go for just that alone, like towards the beginning. So this one I got the 4 passives and I filled the slot out. Yeah, the video editing I could have done it better, but whatever. So I am completely filled out. I got to the boss. This is the boss. It got 200 health, but I have 66 HP. I got a lot of skills like Inspire and stuff that does a ton of damage. And at that point, I have a passive that gives me more like armor for my attacks. So I was able to actually get it up to 420 at that time. So I got the achievement there. Shield point collected 459, as you can see. That's the armor reference. Yeah, but I only did 864 damage, even with the boss having 200 health. So yeah, so that's one thing. And as I said, there's an achievement for beating that boss. So the ending comes, and I got the achievement here. Or yeah. So at this point, I have just the achievement for 1000 damage, and as I said, I only went for like killing as much as possible. I am for passives that does a lot of help with my attacks and my armors, like Bastion and stuff like that, and that's my 1000 damage done pretty early in the game actually. So thanks for watching. I'm Sangrash from the Hidden Level. Subscribe, like, and leave some comments, and I'll be back with more videos soon.